Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic Jedi Knight Edition. We have Kira by our side right here as always, and as you can see, two of the objectives for Race Against Doom have been eliminated. And so, the last one is right in front of us, and we will be placing the sensor just so, and then I assume taking a holo call from the seismologist. Yes, that appears to be the case.
I placed the scanners. Do you have a fix on the shock drum?
Collating the scanner readings now. No wonder the sensors couldn't find it. It's beneath an abandoned mining complex. I'm sending the coordinates and the shock drum's deactivation code. Everything depends on you now, but we'll be here if you need us.
If I fail, Tatooine gets destroyed. You don't want to be here for that.
All due respect, Master Jedi. If this planet and its people die, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. Hope to see you again. Heron out.
Greetings, Jedi. I am Lord Praven. My master seeks retribution for his son's death. I must give it to him.
Lord Sadek tried to kill me on Nar Shaddaa. He's dead now.
An admirable victory, assuming you achieved it honorably. When my master learned you were here, he demanded I activate the shock drum. He'll destroy this entire world. I know you've located the weapon, but that won't be enough. I changed the deactivation code.
Why not let me find out the hard way? What are you after, Lord Praven?
My master deserves justice, but there are more noble ways to have it. I will destroy you, personally. Come, face me. If I win, I've done my duty. If you win, you'll have the new code. Whatever the outcome, we will battle with honor. I await you at these coordinates.
Ooh, a very interesting individual, is he not? Yes, I'm actually very intrigued by Lord Praven's motives, because obviously he left seismologist Heron alive, as well as leaving all of the Jawas alive as well, so I can assume that he has a very big, or huge, or large, or monumental sense of honor, and so I think we'll probably be heading back to Representative Fowler right now, and then heading on to the desert duel and confronting Lord Praven. I have a feeling that maybe we'll get another mission nearby to Lord Praven's territory, which we will be entering very soon. Okay, so we've arrived back at Representative Fowler's base, and we'll now be heading on over to speak to him. I'm actually wondering where they're going to send us next, but I really do want to confront Lord Praven. He seems like a very interesting character, and I really want to find out more about him. But obviously right now, we have other concerns.
I'll feel a lot better when we change bases, Fowler. I don't like this.
You say that now, but just wait until you see the real desert. Hey, look who's back, and alive. You able to find anything?
I found your data, along with Gamorreans and a Zerka strike team.
Blast. Guess they must be one step ahead of us.
Master Fowler? It looks like there's a call coming in.
Why, hello everyone. Master Fowler, Master Orden, and my little visitor from the Gamorrean hideout. Especially nice to see you again. You're doing well, I hope.
Be direct. Tell me what it is you want.
Since I didn't get the chance before, I thought I'd formally introduce myself. I am Gaiam Lexende, here on behalf of Zerga Corporation.
I know that name.
I understand that the Republic is disputing Zerga's property rights. I've come to Tatooine to retrieve our belongings, including Camus Orden.
You're after more than an accountant.
Perhaps, but one has to start somewhere. Zerka will take any actions necessary to protect its interests. And I assure you, our representatives in the Senate can excuse any incidents.
Lexende. They say he's the son of an executive. He's supposed to run the company's special enforcement branch.
Rich boy who took up wet works as a hobby. Up to his neck in cybernetics. Good news is, Zerka wouldn't have sent him if we were on the wrong track. He wants to keep us from the old facility. Look, Camus and I could use some time to review this data, but I still need you. If you're heading into the desert, give me a call.
I started this mission. I intend to finish it.
You can reach me from a secure line at one of the militia bases. We'll talk soon.
Oh, yes, okay. Well, we'll be doing that, that's for sure. And I think we'll actually be taking the bulwarks, arm guards, and package. Okay. Not entirely sure if I want to take someone's package, but we'll see. Let's just open that up, thank you very much. Let's see what we're actually going to be gaining here. Oh, yes, a very nice set of braces and a very nice implant, which actually doesn't matter what we replace it with, because obviously we already have two of the same, so that's pretty good. And now all we need to do is use the holo terminal. Where's the holo terminal? Oh, it's actually all the way out there. Well, that's fantastic, because we can just quick travel right next to it. Now the holo terminal is in sight, and we'll see who we are going to be contacting here. I assume it is going to be Representative Fowler, so let's see.
Looking good there, Jedi. Glad you could check in. We're getting ready to ship out of Anchorhead. See if we can pick up any signals from the old Zerka base. In the meantime, we got a new lead. Camus hit the jackpot in those files you lifted from the Gamorreans.
Something about the research facility?
One of the files was a personnel listing. It named everyone who worked at Zerka's Tatooine facility.
Most of the employees are long gone, but one stayed on planet after the Zerka base was abandoned. If we can find him, he might be able to tell us where the facility was, what the device is.
Maybe we could make Lexende back off.
Probably not, but sure. His name is Gromit Kurtzon. For a while he was something of a drifter, finally bought a little moisture farm.
If he was here before Zerka abandoned the base, he must be ancient.
I'm guessing he's 60s, 70s. The files don't say.
My big worry is that Lexende and his enforcement squad will get to Gromit first. Try to keep him quiet.
Zerka's not hurting anyone else.
I'm learning to trust your word. By the time you're through investigating Gromit, we'll be set up at our new forward base.
We will?
From there, we can scout the Zerka facility itself. Soon as you find anything, come out and meet us.
Oh, well, I hope we have the location of where they're going, but, well, okay. Ah, okay, so apparently I should have already done this beforehand, because as we can see, we are now heading back to where we placed the sensors, and, well, I actually did a bonus mission up in the north here, and, well, suffice it to say, killed a huge amount of Geonosians, actually 24 of them to be exact, and, well, thankfully enough, that did give us level 29, as you can see. Obviously, we didn't really get that on screen, so, well, obviously you didn't see that, but it's really quite nice to be a little bit higher level than most of the units here, but we're not being downscaled just yet, so I can only assume that we are either equal or lower level than what we currently need to be, but then I say that, and then I see level 24 units all over the place on Tatooine, so, doesn't seem to be too much of a necessity to be over-leveled here, but, there appears to be a huge sand crawler in the distance right there. I can assume some Jawas are going to be running around there and doing their business, of course, selling droids and so forth. Okay, now, we do need to head down into this phase, and this is exactly where we began the episode, in actual fact. Oh, yes, fantastic, isn't it? And Gromik's residence we have entered. Yes, Gromik's residence we have entered. Fantastic. So, let's head in and see what's going on here. Oh, there he is.
And again, it is
20 more minutes until I'm leaving. Then the doors are closing, Walner. I love you like a brother, but the doors have to close, huh? You weren't here before. You came all the way out to my farm to fix my machines?
Are you Gromit Kurtzon?
Mm-hmm. I'm Gromit. I started to think you wouldn't come. Most chaps think it's too dangerous out here. But the Sand People, they keep bashing my vaporators. Lizards chew up my guns and alarms. This place used to be a fortress, but I just can't fix things anymore.
Talk to me. Is it just failing equipment, or is trouble coming?
I don't know. I can't figure out why it's breaking. And my rifle misses. And the creatures get closer every day. You can fix my home, though. Didn't I send the credits to Anchorhead? That's why you're here.
Let's say I am here to repair your farm. Why don't you explain what you need?
It's the vaporators, and the perimeter sensors, and the emergency guns. They need fixing. I think it was the Sand People. I have the parts. It's just, I'm scared to leave my home without the sensors working. It's shameful, I know.
Ah, okay. Well, it seems we're going to be the repairman for him, and we'll be heading out to repair 5 pieces of broken equipment. So, where do we actually have to go, though? That is the thing to analyze before we head on. Ah, it appears it's actually very easy, because we can actually just head over here and repair this vaporator. There we go. Speaking of vaporator, I do actually have this buff on me right now. Refreshed and sustained. Refreshed and sustained by a small supply of purest dihydrogen monoxide harvested from a moisture vaporator on Tatooine. I thought that was actually remarkable how you're actually able to interact with some of the vaporators on Tatooine and you gain a buff from it. I had no idea that you could do that beforehand, but I suppose what it does is give you a small amount of HP regeneration, something along those lines perhaps. But that's really cool in my opinion that they added something as minute to the game as that. I really did not expect to be able to interact with anything like that, but, well, we can, and we gained a pretty nice buff. It actually lasts for 30 minutes, if you can believe it, so that's pretty cool. So, let's see here. We have 2 more pieces of broken equipment right in view, and we'll be done in just a second. There we go, 1 more, and there we have it. Fantastic. Now we can head back to Grommek. Hopefully no one has decided to intercept us and maybe infiltrate his, well, I was going to say base, but his home, his residence. And hopefully he's not going to be killed or attacked in any way. We do need that information.
The console. It says you fixed everything. You really fixed it. Back before, I could have done it myself. Not so much anymore.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's dangerous out there.
You're a good one. You should be proud. It's good, honest work, fixing farms. You know, I used to be a security guard for Zerka, but they've been gone for years now. They left me alone, and I've stayed by myself.
What exactly were your duties at Zerka?
I was a security officer at Zerka's Secret Weapons Division 7. I was so proud.
Any idea what Zerka was working on?
The scientist's project. It was all secret. Zerka never told us what was in that cave. When it all went wrong, I had to lock up the base, leave the others behind. I left the desert and the horrors and went to Anchorhead.
What horrors? What happened to the facility?
Something attacked us from inside. I don't remember.
I think that's enough from the old man, don't you?
You're Zerka. I recognize your uniform.
Pity the sun's dulled his brain, but then I suspect he was never too bright. Yes, Grommek, I'm with Zerka.
How'd you track us down?
Zerka found out about Grommek a while ago. We disabled his perimeter sensors and waited to see if anyone would come.
You broke my moisture vaporators.
Those 2, yes. May I continue? Our honeypot seems to have caught a few flies, and now I'm free to murder you and the old man together.
Surely you realize you can't stand against me.
I'm speaking to you from an airship 2 kilometers above ground. I can target you with turbo lasers and drop droids on your little heads. The advantage is mine.
We have to get to shelter. Follow me.
Oh, okay, well that's a new objective. Where is he gone? Where did he go? I have no idea, but we're going to be attacking these assassination units. Goodness me, wow, these are actually, I think, my favorite design of droid. Well, apart from the HK units, of course, but I think they are probably my favorites otherwise. So let's see, can we take them all down with an AoE? Not really, unfortunately enough. We're going to have to see. Oh my, okay. We're taking a lot of damage right now. But hopefully we can eliminate this guy before he does any more. There we go. That's what we like to see. Okay, so where did he go? Where has he gone? He's over there. Okay. I actually thought it was going to be real-time following, so I was a little bit panicked when it first started. I thought, oh, we actually have to run after him immediately, but no. It is a reasonably slow following mission, so not bad. Not to worry. And most of the droids are relatively easy. However, they do give you a poison debuff, which obviously is the thing that is dealing the most damage. Hopefully this fellow isn't going to die because, well, he is helping us out rather considerably, even though he is a little bit senile.
He can't get to us here. We'll be safe.
Well, that was exciting. I'm disappointed I didn't get to fry you. But I can settle for your asphyxiation. Enjoy being buried alive, my friends. Enjoy.
He's wrong. He's wrong. First, here. This is a cache. The Circa files I hid years ago. I buried them all over the desert. And this is the first batch. You can have them.
I didn't mean to involve you with Zerka again.
You heard the hologram? Zerka's trying to kill me now. I don't owe them anything. And my friends from the base, they can't be hurt. Now, I had an escape planned when I built this place. There's a back entrance to take you outside.
Can't just stay here.
Go on. I need to rest a while. I need to wait until they stop watching my farm. If you want the other files on Zerka, you'll find them in the desert. Just don't let them get away with this.
Ooh, I will try my best. Thank you for the back door out. And all we need to do now is recover files from 3 different locations from the looks of things. So let's take a look at our map and we'll see. Ooh, this is cool. We're actually coming out very close to the Sandcrawler, which apparently is broken down and has been destroyed rather considerably, probably by these war droids over here. Okay, so, oh my. Wow. Okay, so we're going to be heading north first. I think the northmost one is probably going to be the most logical position for us to head to. And I suppose I'll be collecting all of the files except one, and then I'll cut back when we're actually going to the south. Okay, so after having retrieved the other 2 files, we will now be heading on to the south, and they were incredibly well hidden. One was in the ground, somewhere in the north, and another one was in the cliff face, behind some rocks, and the other one, of course, is right here. Look at how well disguised they are. Incredibly well hidden. And now all we need to do is speak to Representative Fowler, and we're going to be heading back there to the SIS forward outpost. Well, that's secret. Oh, very secret. Just label it the forward outpost for the SIS. Yes, exactly. Okay, so we've arrived in Outpost Solara, which apparently has the new SIS forward outpost, which has no door. Very secretive. So, oh, hello there. Apparently, this fellow was waiting for someone to turn around the corner. Oh yes, well, I suppose he's ready for anything. Just like we are.
Try to appreciate the scenery, Camus. Most people never get to visit a place like this.
This is a horrible place. No wonder Zerka built their base in the Dune Sea. No one would ever want to look for it here.
He'll adjust. How was your visit to Old Man Gromit?
Take a look at what I found.
These are official Zerka records from Secret Weapons Division 7.
Schematics, survey maps. Looks like Gromit came through for us. Don't go anywhere. I think we're gonna need you. Alright, we should be able to determine a rough location of the base from these charts. Problem is, the sands have shifted over the last few decades. We'll need some geo readings to determine the facility's exact coordinates.
We need to deal with Zerka.
I agree, but Zerka's out of our reach. Our goal should be to rediscover their base before they do. The data isn't hard to get, in theory. I can give you a field scanner that'll dip into the sand, put us on track. But a lot of this territory is unexplored. Locals talk about sand people communities, crate dragons the size of starships.
This situation just couldn't get any better, could it?
If you take readings in a couple of places, I can figure out the base location. Meet me back here when you're done. Take it slow and be careful.
I'll do my best, yes, but it actually appears as though we are having some, well, should we just say familiarities with the current missions we are being given, because it seems like we are gaining missions that are, ooh, take readings at first location, plant this at the second location, and do things at the third location. Yes, you can see where this is going. So yes, once again, we will be doing all of that, but in the next episode. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.